All right, freshman research crew, this is the last video for you. So if you went to books and you couldn't find anything, and you couldn't find anything on our databases or encyclopedias, which I don't really believe, but if you are stuck or you just insist on using generic internet resources, that is doable, but you have to be careful. So I am back on our high school library webpage, library.usd437.net, and make sure you select the high school. And under our research tab, we do have a resource for web searching. So that link is going to take you to a very detailed resource that was made for you about all the different search engines you can review. So it has links on Bing, Google, Yahoo, Ask, all of these things that you can dig into. A few things I want to point out to you. When you are doing internet searches, you can do advanced searches similar to what you did in the databases. So this link will give you some strategic tools to use for doing a advanced search on Google. So for example, if you want an exact phrase to come up in your search, you can put it in quotation marks. If you want to define something, you just put the word define followed by a colon and then what you want. If you want to make sure that you are searching for two things for multiple words, you can put or in the middle of it. So those are some tools for you. Another thing you can use when you're in Google is you can do you should probably do the CRAP test. So we call this the CRAP test because you're trying to pull the crap out of your searching. So the CRAP test stands for C is currency. So when you find a resource online, is this current? So is this the most current survival strategy you can find? Or are you finding hurricane survival strategies from 1950 versus 2016? You're going to want the more up-to-date ones. So make sure it's current, so publication info. Relevant, so is it even relevant to your topic, or is this way out of your comfort zone? So it might be about surviving natural disasters. Um, it might be about natural disasters, but might not be about specifically surviving them. So maybe it's information about what causes natural disasters. That might not be relevant. Authority figures. So who is specifically writing and publishing this resource? You might not have a specific author's name, but you might have the publisher. So maybe you are on NASA's website, or maybe you are on, I'm trying to think, National Geographic. Maybe that would be one. But so if you're doing something on like the natural disasters, you're probably going to want something like that that's known, scientist, medical doctor, some sort of authority figure, not just a news article from the National Enquirer. Accuracy. How important is it that you source this information? So how relevant, accurate is it? The reason I really push databases is because these are articles and resources that are already proven to be accurate. But when you're on the internet, you don't know if these are accurate. So the best way to see if something is accurate is to go to multiple sources and see, is the information you're finding in source one the same information you're finding in source two? If it is, then it's accurate. But if it's not, you're finding information that is inaccurate and you don't want to share that to your readers. So you will have to take some time to test the accuracy. And then the purpose. So why is this resource being published? What is their goal here? One way you can check for purpose is by using your library, your internet, excuse me, extensions. So .com, .edu, .org, all of those things are things you're used to. Um, .com is made by someone who's wanting to basically make money off you. It's a commercial website. So know that when they're publishing that, they're trying to make money off of you. They're trying to get you to buy an idea, a company, a purpose. So know that going into it. Versus a .edu, they're trying to inform. So be aware of that. And then also you want to make sure you're looking for biased information. So you can't ignore all bias in your notes, but if you're looking for something, make sure it's not an extremely right or extremely left bias some source. You want something balanced and in the middle. So those are things you're going to want to look out for. Remember, we always advise to steer away from Wikipedia. You have already done your pre-Googling. You should not be going to Wikipedia at this point. You should be looking for news articles, newspaper articles, resources that you know are reliable, like NASA or National Geographic, Websites that are popular because they are well known and reliable sources. And make sure you do your CRAP test.